Hello everyone, I'm Casey and today I'm going to talk to you guys about food. So food is one of those things that has the unique quality of bringing people together, whether it be Sunday dinners at your grandma's with a home-cooked meal or a birthday lunch at a fancy restaurant. And because of this, food remains a very, very important part in our lives. So different cultures have different types of foods that they rely on to be their special occasion foods or even regular foods. Like in India, they have samosas, and in Japan, they have sashimi. And in Kansas City, the ones that I'm going to talk about are barbecue, fried chicken, and steak. So barbecue in Kansas City is one of the things that we're known for. Um, and that's because of how many types we have here that we create and how many competitions we have, and all these things bring our community together. Um, One of the ones that I'm going to talk about today is Joe's KC Barbecue. It is one of the most well-known restaurants in Kansas City, specifically because of how many awards they win and um, more notably, how many options they have on their menu and how good of a price they give. Such as the regular brisket sandwich is only $6.49, and then I think the jumbo size is only $2 more. So as you can see, they have great prices, and it's a great place to bring your family because of that. It's a good, like, even weekday option. Michelle Inn on Yelp says, best barbecue in town. Whenever we have family from out of town, we always visit Joe's. So that just goes to show you how great of a place it is. So then you have Fiorella's Jack Stack. And this is also a good place, but it's at a slightly higher price. However, there are 5 restaurants that are still open, pretty much tells its success. So something interesting that they have on their website says that they smoke all of their wood over hickory wood. And this is really cool because no other restaurants in the area do that. And it gives it a really, really nice flavor. And then you have Q39. And it's delicious. It's definitely a more modern restaurant because they have kind of funky um, things on their menus, such as the Q Burger, which has sharp cheddar, barbecue sauce, onion straws, and toasted buns, and that's $10. So as you can see, it's definitely a good place to bring your family because of how versatile it is and also how affordable it is. They even have a veggie burger. So all these places, they're really good at bringing people together and enhancing our community through food. And then the next one I'm going to talk about is fried chicken. So fried chicken is one of the best things to have in a working family, working community, because it's one of those cheap things that you can just go buy and um, you can just put it out on the table for your family. And one of the best known ones in Kansas City and one of the most delicious ones is Gus's world famous fried chicken. So Gus's is cheap, but it's also really good. And you can tell that by the hundreds of great reviews they have online and even in their store. And Ed Levine even titled his article, "The best fried chicken in the world might be at Gus's world famous fried chicken." So you can tell that it's definitely approved by the fried chicken community in Kansas City. And then we have Stroud's, and while Stroud's is on the pricier side compared to Gus's, it's some of the best fried chicken in Kansas City. And people are known for being very friendly working there, and everyone's always felt welcomed in the restaurant. And one of the most important parts of it is that they have great home cooked meals and things like those old dishes that people love. And both of these restaurants, they just embody that sit down, home cooked meal, weekday nights with your family. And they're all at a very great price, so that's good. And then the third one I want to talk about is steak. And this is definitely my favorite because, I mean, how could you not love steak? So steak is one of those things that you don't get to eat it often, or in my family, because it's definitely on the pricier side. And so it embodies that uh, fancy dinner with your family because of a special occasion. So one of the first restaurants I'm going to talk about is Hereford House, and it's on the more expensive side, but it's got excellent food and service, and people go there for special events. Like Susan M., she says, great meal and a convenient place to have a meeting. So this place embodies the business culture in Kansas City because you get those people coming in and they sit down and they have a good meal and they talk about all of their business interactions and whatnot. And then you have Pier Point in Union Station, and it's definitely well known for being great. And it's also on the pricier side, but it's a steakhouse, so they usually are. And it's inside of one of the most well-known spots in Kansas City, so you get that great meal combined with the historical aspect of Kansas City that you get to go and walk around in. So I think the most important thing in all this discussion is that food affects our culture in an enormous way. So with barbecue, all of the different restaurants and all of the different types of barbecue, they bring our culture together because it our families, they get to come in and eat all this good barbecue, and we have competitions where it brings all of us together to come and watch and try all the food. And with chicken, it allows us to have really good meals at a sit-down price, and it's those homey feels, the home-cooked meal feels. And then with steak, it's that special occasion with your family, and it's the business meeting where you're trying to impress someone. So all these things, they make Kansas City what it is. Thanks, guys. So all of these things